Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
I hope the holiday season is treating you and your loved ones well. I want to thank the leadership and staff of Five Star Senior Center for serving as a gracious host for today's bill signing. I also want to acknowledge my good friend, Collector Revenue Greg FX Daly. Want to acknowledge our community leaders and senior advocate, Miss Ollie Mae Stewart. Our bill sponsor, the fearless alderwoman from the first, Ann Schwitzer, is joining us today. Our city assessor, Mike Dauphin, couldn't be here with us, but we want to acknowledge him for all of his help in crafting this, as well as St. Louis Area Agency on Aging Director Annalise Stover is here. And also, Alderman Mike Browning is joining us today. He was very helpful with us as well. And last but not least, thank you to Dave Sapiniaro. Is that correct? AARP Missouri president. Just a few months ago, I joined our seniors in a roundtable discussion about the importance of ensuring that they can stay in their homes and age in place. I heard their concerns about new development in their neighborhoods throughout the city and rising property values. I think we can all agree that it's important to make sure the most dedicated members of our communities can stay in the homes that they love. When the state of Missouri passed a law authorizing local governments to enact senior property tax rate freeze, my administration acted quickly, working with the Board of Aldermen, the City Assessor's Office, the Collector Revenue's Office to make sure we could take advantage of this opportunity and deliver for our seniors. Board Bill 141 makes it easier for St. Louis seniors to keep their homes as property values rise in their neighborhoods. Our bill also protects funding for schools, and any projected cost to city revenue will be minimal. This bill not just provides financial relief, but an economic safety net for our senior homeowners, many who are living and supporting families on a fixed income. Rising property values are a good thing. However, it is a sign of positive community growth, transformation, and restoration. As we begin to see strategic economic development, neighborhood stabilization efforts, and community beautification initiatives in historically disinvested communities citywide, this property tax rate freeze ensures that our seniors can enjoy those benefits as well. So, starting in January of 2024, eligible senior homeowners will be able to apply through the city assessor's office to freeze their property taxes. It's not automatic. You must reapply each year before the June 30th deadline. Home ownership is one, if not the most important factor in the ability to strengthen, build, and and maintain thriving communities. It's also one of the most important assets of financial empowerment that builds generational wealth for our residents, their families, and our communities. Keeping seniors in their homes, making sure family history is more than just distant memories, but a part of the present and around for future generations is fundamental to building a stronger St. Louis. I want to thank everyone again who's made today's bill signing a possibility, and happy holidays to all of you and your families, and God bless. Now I'm going to turn it over to Alderwoman Ann Schweitzer.
Thank you, Mayor Jones. As always, she covered pretty much everything, and she's a tough act to follow, but I'll do my best. So, when this enabling legislation from the State House came to St. Louis, came to the municipalities across the state of Missouri, it honestly felt a little bit like a rough draft. And in the city of St. Louis, there were a lot of people who took what was given and made it work for the city of St. Louis. And the one person who I really want to make sure gets recognized today is Casey Milberg, who's the policy director in Mayor Jones's office. One of my constituents recently described her as smack you in the face competent. And I feel like for everyone's laughing because those who know Casey Milberg know that's probably the most accurate description of anyone that's ever been. Um, and with working with the Collector of Revenue's office, the wonderful Greg Daly and Assessor Dauphin, the assessor of the city of St. Louis, they made they worked really well together and with let me be involved, and Michael Browning and some of the other aldermen as well, in figuring out how to make a bill that worked for the city of St. Louis and is in a way that's thoughtful, the way that helps seniors but doesn't hurt other taxing districts, something that can really be beneficial for seniors for years to come, to help seniors without hurting the other taxing districts. We don't get a lot of those big team efforts sometimes, it feels like, so I'm very proud of that. I'm very grateful to have gotten the chance to work with the various folks on this bill and to put something together that works for the city of St. Louis. Thank you so much. And with that, the real hero of the day, I believe, Ms. Ollie Stewart.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So glad to be here. And thanks so much for all your support, the mayor's office, assessors, and your collector of revenue, and my good friend, Annalisa. Come on, my senior friend. Stand with me. Yeah. I'm sure we about the oldest thing in aging. I worked with him all the way from the Department of, from the agent, when we did have a Department of Aging, all the way through the SLAAA, and he's still a community worker. And we're just so happy that you're still around.
Thank you. Me too. Me too.
But this is, I'm a Silverhead legislator. I just received the award for being there, going to Jefferson City for 25 years. I was the oldest one and the longest one that was living, and they gave me a little award in October. But this is a bill that the seniors worked on statewide, because they felt if we would want the seniors to continue to live in the community and maintain their home, the taxes will outrule our fixed income. And so they worked on this bill for 5 years. Was able to receive a sponsor, which was Steve Robert, and the mayor, the governor signed it in July. So we are so happy for everybody who's taken part. And then when we got to the city, the Board of Aldermen signed, and now our mayor is gonna sign this morning. So I'm sure that statewide that everybody's happy. I talked with someone in St. Charles. They're very happy with this bill. And also Sam Payne. Everybody that have the opportunity of signing and using this bill statewide are very happy. So I want to give a shout out to the statewide senior civil haired legislator. And thank you so much. And thank everybody for being here. And we seniors gonna reap the benefit. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. I'm Dave Sabono. I'm the volunteer state president for AARP Missouri. And we would like to thank Mayor Jones and the Board of Aldermen for passing this legislation, which will allow older adults 62 and older to save the money they would have paid to the city for things like groceries, medicine, utility bills, or help them pay for increasing housing-related costs, such as insurance and maintenance. For older adults who are on fixed income, every single dollar matters. This legislation also helps keep older adults in their homes by making it more affordable to pay their annual property tax and not fall into arrears, potentially putting them in a situation where even though the home is paid for, they can no longer afford to live there. One of AARP Missouri's primary roles is to advocate at the federal, state, and local level for policies that help quality of life for those 50 and older, whether it be in health or finances or housing, and this law certainly fits that bill. Again, we really appreciate Mayor Jones and the Board of Aldermen for thinking about the city's older adults as they do their